When the game got tight, no one on the Clippers wanted to do anything. They were just deferring, and no one wanted to take over. And a team that had this brash arrogance to them all year got exposed. That's what happened last night. They got exposed. Denver played loose. Denver played like a team with nothing to lose. And that's dangerous because, as I mentioned at the top, other than Kawhi Leonard, not a single player on the Clippers has ever accomplished anything of significance. Not a single player. And let's get to Paul George now, because let's put things in perspective how bad he was. The Clippers traded away more first-round picks for Paul George than he had field goals in the game last night. They gave 5 first-round picks up to get Paul George. He was the piece that Kawhi needed to sign with the Clippers. He was going to be the guy to help the Clippers win a title. Well, the Clippers traded away more first-round picks than Paul George had field goals in a win-or-go-home Game 7. And afterwards, Paul George trying to, dare I say, justify the Clippers losing in the second round?
First year together, you can't even say we want to change our roster. We like what we got. We've been saying it all year. It's just chemistry, being together. The more we can be together, the better we will be. It's year one. We got a lot to reflect on, a lot to look at going forward and to get better with.
Hey, Paul George, your team was load managing guys the entire year instead of building chemistry and continuity. No one wants to hear the excuses that, it's the first year of the Clippers. It's also the first year of basically this version of the Lakers team. LeBron's been resting for the last week almost. AD's been resting because they took care of business. They beat the Rockets in 5, whereas your team blew a 3-1 lead. Don't tell us that, it's our first year together. You're up 3-1 in the series. Win a game. You don't have to go on the road. It's not back-to-back games. You're in a bubble where it's all about just the better team's going to win. There are no other factors. Just win. And they couldn't.